Oops. I forgot my glasses. I'll be right back. Welcome. Peace and blessings to all. Welcome to another reading of the Bible. Um, I don't, how do I explain it? I don't know which, because I know it was in Second Kings. I'll do my best. Which king was it? It was the king of Nineveh, and so let's just say that I was going through some videos today, and I was in Second King. Anyway, so we read in Second Kings, I do believe, that the king of Nineveh had destroyed Lachish or something like that. I can't remember. Let's just say it was true. Okay. They found in Nineveh um, a bunch of, let's just call it writing on the wall. There's depictions and writings that they had to decipher. And in the story, it was basically the king boasting about um, destroying Lachish. So if you don't believe that the Bible is telling us the truth, there is proof. There's lots and lots of proof. I mean, why else would the Bible be speaking about Gaza, for instance? That's just I just thought I'd, like try to say something about it because it was something that my eyes was my eyes were opened up to today. Like I thought that was pretty cool. Like these are true accounts of what happened in the history of man and the things that God has done in this world. So he said he would preserve his word forever, and he has. So We're going to keep reading it. Time frame, we got about 4 more minutes. I'll be right back. Don't bother me, kitty. Don't bother me. Kick your butt. Kick you right in your little kitty cat furry butt. Okay? Stop licking yourself. You're gross. Stop it. Get it. Whatever. You're going to get a hairball. Yep. You can get a hairball. Then I'm going to laugh at you. She's sticking her tongue out at me. Oh. Welcome in, everyone. Peace and blessings. Let's get some more biblical information going here. Not very good at this, but try it. Okay? Try it. Where you going? Okay? Oh, it's kind of chilly in here. It's okay. Be all right. We're going to get through this. Trying to get my mustache out of my mouth. Oh. Which be lying. 8 row. Donk, Drop Snap, Mark, Regress. Welcome in. Peace and blessings to all. Let's go ahead and say the Lord's Prayer. And then I'm going to go grab some water and then we'll begin. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgave our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. All right, we'll go grab some more water. I'll be right back. Oh, it was the Assyrians that destroyed Nineveh. That's what it was. Sometimes I just get the information all messed up. So, sorry. It was the king of Assyria, I do believe, that destroyed Nineveh. I, oh, yeah, it was. Because then he just went back to Nineveh and stayed there. That's what happened. I can't remember his name, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it kind of does, but it doesn't. Um, if I can find that video again, I'll uh, I'll write his name down and then was it? Maybe I can just find it. Hold on, let me look. No, no. If I could just remember what chapter it was. Mm. I would literally probably have to read this whole entire book again just to figure it out. So we're not going to worry about it right now, and we are going to continue in First Chronicles. Oh yeah, I already prayed. So let us begin. Chapter 10. Now the Philistines fought against Israel, and the men of Israel fled from before the Philistines and fell down slain in Mount Gilboa. And the Philistines followed hard after Saul and after his sons, and the Philistines slew Jonathan and Abinadab and Malchi Shua, the sons of Saul. And the battle went sore against Saul, and the archers hit him, and he was wounded of the archers. Excuse me. Then said Saul to his armor bearer, Draw thy sword and thrust me through therewith, lest these uncircumcised come and abuse me. But his armor bearer would not, for he was sore afraid. So Saul took a sword and fell upon it. And when his armor bearer saw that Saul was dead, he fell likewise on the sword and died. So Saul died, and his three sons and all his house died together. And when all the men of Israel that were in the valley saw that they fled, and that Saul and his sons were dead, then they forsook their cities and fled, and the Philistines came and dwelt in them. And it came to pass on the morrow, when the Philistines came to strip the slain, that they found Saul and his sons fallen in Mount Gilboa. And when they had stripped him, they took his head and his armor, and sent into the land of the Philistines round about, to carry tidings unto their idols and to the people. And they put his armor in the house of their gods, and fastened his head in the temple of Dagon. And when all Jabesh Gilead heard all that the Philistines had done to Saul, they arose, all the valiant men, and they took away the body of Saul and the bodies of his sons, and brought them to Jabesh, and buried their bones under the oak in Jabesh, and fasted 7 days. So Saul died for his transgression which he committed against the Lord, even against the word of the Lord which he kept not, and also for asking counsel of one that had a familiar spirit to inquire of it. and inquired not of the Lord. Therefore he slew him, and turned the kingdom unto David the son of Jesse. Oh, whoa. Okay. Then all Israel gathered themselves to David unto Hebron, saying, Behold, we are thy bone and thy flesh. And moreover, in time past, even when Saul was king, thou wast he that leadest out and broughtest in Israel. And the Lord thy God said unto thee, Thou shalt feed my people Israel, and thou shalt be ruler over my people Israel. Therefore came all the elders of Israel to the king of to Hebron, and David made a covenant with them in Hebron before the Lord, and they anointed David king over Israel, according to the word of the Lord by Samuel. And David and all Israel went to Jerusalem, which is Jebus, where the Jebusites were the inhabitants of the land. And the inhabitants of Jebus said to David, Thou shalt not come hither. Nevertheless, David took the castle of Zion, which is the city of David. And David said, Whosoever smiteth the Jebusites first shall be chief and captain. So Joab, the son of Zeruiah, went first up and was chief. And David dwelt in the castle thereof. Therefore, they called it the city of David. And he built the city round about, even from Milo round about, and Joab repaired the rest of the city. So David waxed greater and greater, for the Lord of hosts was with him. These also are the chief of the mighty men whom David had, who strengthened themselves with him in his kingdom, and with all Israel, to make him king, according to the word of the Lord concerning Israel. And this is the number of the mighty men whom David had: Joshibeam, Josh, Hobiam, Jash, Hobiam, I don't know, and Hachmonite, the chief of the captains. He lifted up his spear against 300 slain by him at one time. And after him was Eleazar the son of Dodo, the Ahohite, who was one of the three mightiest. He was with David at past Damim, and there the Philistines were gathered together to battle, where was a parcel of ground full of barley, and the people fled from before the Philistines, and they sat themselves in the midst of that parcel, and delivered it, and slew the Philistines, and the Lord saved them by a great deliverance. Now 3 of the 30 captains went down to the rock to David into the cave of Adullam, and the host of the Philistines encamped in the valley of Rephaim. And David was then in the hold, and the Philistines' garrison was then at Bethlehem. And David longed and said, "Oh, that one would give me drink of the water of the well of Bethlehem that is at the gate." And the 3 brake through the host of the Philistines and drew water out of the well of Bethlehem that was by the gate, and took it, and brought it to David. But David would not drink of it, but poured it out to the Lord, and said, My God forbid it me, that I should do this thing. Shall I drink the blood of these men that have put their lives in jeopardy? For with the jeopardy of their lives they brought it. Therefore he would not drink it. These things did these 3 mightiest. And Abishai, the brother of Joab, he was chief of the 3, for lifting up his spear against 300. He slew them, and had a name among the 3. Of the 3, he was more honorable than the 2, for he was their captain, howbeit he attained not to the first 3. Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, the son of a valiant man of Kabzeel, who had done many acts. He slew 2 lion-like men of Moab. Also he went down and slew a lion in a pit in a snowy day. And he slew an Egyptian, a man of great stature, 5 cubits high. And in the Egyptian's hand was a spear like a weaver's beam. And he went down to him with a staff, and plucked the spear out of the Egyptian's hand, and slew him with his own spear. These things did Benaiah the son of Jehoiada, and had the name among the 3 mightiest. Behold, he was honorable among the 30, but attained not to the first 3. And David set him over his guard. Also the valiant men of the armies were Asahel, the brother of Joab, Elhanan, the son of Dodo, of Bethlehem, Shemoth, the Harorite, Helez, the Pelonite, Ira, the son of Ikesh, the Tekoite, Abiezer, the Antothite, Sibbecai, the Hushathite, Ile, the Ahohite, Maharai, the Netophathite, Helid, the son of Baana, the Nephathite, Netophathite, yeah, Ithai, the son of Ribai of Gibeah, that pertained to the children of Benjamin, Benaiah the Pirathonite, Pyronothite, no, Pyrothonite, Hurai of the brooks of Gaash, Abiel the Arbathite, Asmaveth the Baharumite, Eliaba the Shaalbonite, the sons of Hashem the Gizonite, Jonathan the son of Shagi the Harite, Ahiam the son of Sakar the Hararite, Eliphal the son of Hefer the Metrothite, Ahijah the Pelonite, Hezro the Carmelite, Naari, the son of Ezbai, Joel the brother of Nathan, Mibhar the son of Hagari, Zelek the Ammonite, Naharai the Berothite, the armor bearer of Joab the son of Zer, Zeruiah, Zeriah, Zeruiah, Ira the Ithrite, Gareb the Ithrite, Uriah the Hittite, Zabad the son of Ali, Adonai, Adonai the son of Shiza, the Reubenite, a captain of the Reubenites, and 30 with him. Whew. Hold on. I forgot to scroll down. Hold on. We're on 43 right here. Hanan, the son of Maacah, and Jehoshaphat, the Mithnite, Uzziah, the Ashterathite, Shammah, and Jehiel, the sons of Hothan, the Arorite, Forgive me. Jediel, the son of Shimri, and Joha, his brother, the Tizite, Eliel, the Mahavite, and Jerib, Jere, Jerubai, and Joshaviah, the sons of Elna, Elnaam, and Ithma, the Moabite. Eliel and Obed and Jasiel, the Mesobai, Mesobaite. I don't know. I tried. 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Now these are they that came to David to Ziklag while he yet kept himself close because of Saul the son of Kish. And they were among the mighty men, helpers of the war. They were armed with bows and could use both the right hand and the left in hurling stones and shooting arrows out of a bow, even of Saul's brethren of Benjamin. The chief was Ahiezer, then Joash, the sons of Shemaah, the Gibeathite, and Jaziel, and Pelet, the sons of Asmaveth, and Barakah, and Jehu the Antothite, and Ishmaiah the Gibeonite, a mighty man among the 30, and over the 30, and Jeremiah, and Haziel, and Johanan, and Josabad, and the Gederathite, Elozaiah, wait, Eloz, Elozai, and Jeremoth, and Bealiah, and Shemariah, and Shephatiah, and Huraphite, Elkanah, and Josiah, and Azar, Azareel, and Joezer, and Jashobeam, the Korahites, and Joelah, and Zebediah, the sons of Jeroham of Geter, and of the Gadites there separated themselves unto David into the hold to the wilderness men of might, and men of war fit for the battle, that could handle shield and buckler, whose faces were like the faces of lions, and were as swift as the roes upon the mountains. Ezra the first, Obadiah the second, Eliab the third, Mishmannah the fourth, Jeremiah the fifth. Attai the sixth, Eliel the seventh, Johanan the eighth, Elzabad the ninth, Jeremiah the tenth, Machbani the 11th. These were the sons of Gad, captains of the host. One of the least was over 100, and the greatest over 1,000. These are they that went over Jordan in the first month, when it had overflown all his banks, and they put to flight all of them of the valleys, both toward the east and toward the west. And there came of the children of Benjamin and Judah to hold unto David, and David went out to meet them, and answered and said unto them, If ye be come peaceably unto me to help me, mine heart shall be knit unto you. But if ye be come to betray me to mine enemies, seeing there is no wrong in mine hands, the God of our fathers look thereon and rebuke it. Then the Spirit came upon Amasai, who was chief of the captains, and he said, Thine are we, David, and on thy side, thou son of Jesse, peace, peace be unto thee, and peace be to thine helpers, for thy God helpeth thee. Then David received them and made them captains of the band. Verse 19. And there fell some of Manasseh to David when he came with the Philistines against Saul to battle, but they helped them not. For the lords of the Philistines, upon advisement, sent him away, saying, He will fall to his master Saul to the jeopardy of our heads. As he went to Ziklag, there fell to him of Manasseh Adnah, and Jozabad, and Jediel, and Michael, and Jozabad, and Elihu, and Zilthai, captains of the thousands that were of Manasseh, and they helped David against the band of the rovers, for they were all mighty men of valor and were captains in the host. So we're in 21 right here. 22 right here. Let me go ahead and scroll up. There we go. Right here. For at that time, day by day, there came to David to help him, until it was a great host, like the host of God. And these are the numbers of the bands that were ready armed to the war, and came to David to Hebron to turn the kingdom of Saul to him, according to the word of the Lord. The children of Judah that bare shield and spear were 6,800, ready armed to the war. Of the children of Simeon, mighty men of valor for the war, 7,100. Of the children of Levi, 4,600. And Jehoiada was the leader of the Aaronites, and with him were 3,700. And Zadok, a young man, mighty of valor, and of his father's house 22 captains. And of the children of Benjamin, the kindred of Saul, 3,000, for hitherto the greatest part of them had kept the ward of the house of Saul. And of the children of Ephraim, 20,800, mighty men of valor, famous throughout the house of their fathers. Sorry, the thing just kicked on the compressor. Let me wait until it goes off, because I start screaming and yelling and getting all loud. You guys can hear me and not that. So we're right here in 31. Let's give it a second. Come on, shut off already. Yay. And of the half tribe of Manasseh, 18,000, which were expressed by name, to come and make David king. And of the children of Issachar, which were men that had understanding of the times, to know what Israel ought to do, the heads of them were 200. And all their brethren were at their command. Of Zebulun, such as went to battle, expert in war, with all instruments of war, 50,000, which could keep rank, they were not of double heart. And of Naphtali 1,000 captains, and with them, with shield and spear, 37,000. And of the Danites, expert in war, 28,600. And of Asher, such as went forth to battle, expert in war, 40,000. And on the other side of Jordan, of the Reubenites and the Gadites, and of the half tribe of Manasseh, with all manner of instruments of war for the battle, and 120,000. All these men of war that could keep rank came with a perfect heart to Hebron to make David king over all Israel, and all the rest also of Israel were of one heart to make David king. And there they were with David 3 days, eating and drinking, for their brethren had prepared for them. Moreover, they that were nigh them, even unto Issachar and Zebulun and Naphtali, brought bread on asses and on camels and on mules and on oxen, and meat, meal, cakes and of figs, and bunches of raisins, and wine, and oil, and oxen, and sheep abundantly, for there was joy in Israel. Last chapter for the night. Well, except for Proverbs, pretty short one. So, and David consulted with the captains of thousands and hundreds, and with every leader. And David said unto all the congregation of Israel, if it seem good unto you, and that it be of the Lord our God, let us send abroad unto our brethren everywhere that are left in all the land of Israel, and with them also to the priests and Levites, which are in their cities and suburbs, that they may gather themselves unto us. And let us bring again the ark of our God to us, for we inquired not at it in the days of Saul. And all the congregation said that they would do so, for the thing was right in the eyes of all the people. So David gathered all Israel together from Shihor of Egypt even unto the entering of Hemath, to bring the ark of God from Kirjath Jearim. And David went up, and all Israel, to Baalah, that is, to Kirjath Jearim, which belonged to Judah, to bring up thence the ark of God the Lord, that dwelleth between the cherubims, whose name is called on it. And they carried the ark of God in a new cart of out of the house of Abinadab and Uzzah, and Ahio, Ahio drave the cart. And David and all Israel played before God with all their might, and with singing, and with harps, and with psalteries, and with timbrels, and with cymbals, and with trumpets. And when they came unto the threshing floor of Chidon, Uzzah put forth his hand to hold the ark, for the oxen stumbled. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against Uzzah, and he smote him because he put his hand to the ark, and there he died before God. And David was displeased because the Lord had made a breach upon Uzzah, wherefore that place is called Perez Uzzah to this day. And David was afraid of God that day, saying, how shall I bring the ark of God home to me? So David brought not the ark home to himself to the city of David, but carried it aside into the house of Obed Edom the Gittite. And the ark of God remained with the family of Obed Edom in his house 3 months. And the Lord blessed the house of Obed Edom and all that he had. Shouldn't have touched the ark. Okay. Proverbs chapter 6. Okay, you guys ready? My son, if thou be surety for thy friend, if thou hast stricken thy hand with a stranger, thou art snared with the words of thy mouth, thou art taken with the words of thy mouth. Do this now, my son, and deliver thyself. When thou art come into the hand of thy friend, go humble thyself, and make sure thy friend. Give not sleep to thine eyes, nor slumber to thine eyelids. Deliver thyself as a roe from the hand of the hunter, and as a bird from the hand of the fowler. Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways, and be wise, which having no guide, overseer, or ruler, provideth her meat in the summer, and gathereth her food in the harvest. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard? When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep? Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall thy poverty come as one that travelleth, and thy want as an armed man. A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a froward mouth. He winketh with his eyes, he speaketh with his feet, he teacheth with his fingers. Frowardness is in his heart. He deviseth mischief continually. He soweth discord. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly. Suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. These 6 things doth the Lord hate, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, and heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. My son, keep thy father's commandment, and forsake not the law of thy mother. Bind them continually upon thine heart, and tie them about thy neck. When thou goest, it shall lead thee. When thou sleepest, it shall keep thee. And when thou awakest, it shall talk with thee. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life. Excuse me. To keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. Lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. Can a man take fire in his bosom, and his clothes not be burned? Can one go up? Can one go upon hot coals, and his feet not be burned? So he that goeth in his neighbor's wife, whosoever toucheth her shall not be innocent. Men, do not despise a thief if he steal to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. But if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold. He shall give all the substance of his house. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts. Leave other people's women alone. That's basically what it's saying. And stay away from strange women if you already have a woman. Like if you're already married, stay away from strange women. Don't do it. Okay, that's basically what I got out of that. You know what I mean? Don't be adulterous. Um, yeah. All right. Love you guys. You guys have a blessed rest of your evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7. Um, quick stream. Yay. Oh, still 45 minutes. But